Hey guys, Jason here.
No, you ain't Jason. Get out of here.
This is my house, you can't make me.
Well, this is my Econ project. Get out of here. Shoo.
Oh, Mike.
Hello everyone, my name is Jason, and today I'm going to be giving you a rundown on the human labor market and things related to it. Now I'm going to be using a popular video game known as FortNite to help me explain this to you.
1, 2, 3.
Now, what is human labor? Human labor is humans doing labor tasks, such as chopping down trees, mining stone, building houses.
This is beautiful. This is
It's free real estate.
And defending your homeland.
down.
Thank you.
Oh,
Where, Mike? Got him. Got him.
now, how are wages determined in the human labor market? Wages are determined by skill and market value. Skill is self-explanatory. You do a job that requires a specific skill to train for, you'll get paid more. Productivity also applies to skill. For example, if you're a wood chopper and you chop more wood than your other workers, you'll get paid more. Market value is also very simple. If there's a low supply of wood choppers, all of them will get paid more. However, is there a high supply of wood choppers, they all get paid less. Now, that is how wages are determined, but how are they affected? Wages are affected by 5 key factors. One cost is living. If living expenses are, expensive, wages need to be increased so that workers can make quote-unquote enough. If living is cheap, wages will be lowered. This is better known as inflation. Minimum wage is the second factor. Minimum wage is high, employers might have less employees because they have to pay more. If it is lower, they might have multiple workers because it's cheaper. Fringent pay is the third factor. Fringent pay is healthcare, etc. If healthcare is included, wages will be lowered because the employers will pay for the healthcare. If the employer does not provide it, the wages will be increased so that employees may have quote-unquote enough to afford healthcare, etc. Job risk and working conditions is the fourth factor. If you're in a job of high risk, you get paid more. For example, if the woodcutters were cutting wood in a dangerous location that needed guards, the men protecting the woodcutters would get paid more. Foreign competition is the final factor. If there were no foreign competition in, for example, the woodcutting market, the demand and the wages would be high for those workers. However, if the woodcutting market had woodcutters in every inch of the globe, their pay would be reduced drastically since supply is high and demand is low. Now, what are the trends in the human labor market? As of recent years, the labor market has moved away from manufacturing and to services in America. For example, back then, steel workers were popular in the 1940s. Nowadays, however, service jobs are more popular, such as a real estate agent, or nursing, etc. Next topic. What is human capital? Human capital is the collective skills, knowledge, or other intangible assets of individuals that can be used to create economic value for the individuals, their employers, or their community. Basically, human capital is how much you are worth in terms of skill and experience. Let's use FortNite weapons for this example. If someone is a gold RPG, they're really high skilled and they have a lot of job experience, they're much better dealing off of enemies than someone with a gray pistol with no work experience or any skill of any type. The final thing to talk about is what are labor unions and what role do they play in the labor market? Labor unions were made so that workers get fair pay and better working conditions. For example, Tilted Towers in Fortnite is the most dangerous zone in the game. It has the same crime rate as Honduras, probably even higher. We're not going to give someone pocket change to be a police officer in Tilted Towers since the risk is so high. We're more likely to pay them way more due to the high risk there. Now, labor unions sound great, but then why is Wisconsin trying to remove them? The only things known so far is that Wisconsin is trying to save money, $30 million to be more exact. But they're in a multi-billion-dollar deficit. They're also trying to make the government more productive, quote unquote.
Look at our fort. Look at our fort.
Oh, it's so huge.
Look at that. Oh my.
Drop it. Yeah.
Alright, everyone get over here. Everyone get over. I want everyone to. Whoa, who's shooting? Who's shooting? These people ruining my economy project.
Really like you to be my private dancer. Her body smoking, then she died from cancer. She dancing hard as cook crack. All fucking hook back.